guys, and welcome back to my channel. You already know the vibes. If you're new, be sure to like, share and subscribe, and give this video a big thumbs up because I know you've been waiting. It's been a long time coming because a lot has been going on. I even have other content to show you lot because if you can hear that, it's the wind because there's a really big storm going on, so bear with me. I'm even gonna have to lift up my voice a little bit. It's very mad because there's like trees and all sorts coming down right now, but the show must go on. Right now my setup is very mad because I can't find my original tripod and it's stressing me out, but we're not gonna stop a video coming out today. A video is gonna come out today, so I'm gonna roll our sleeves up, get our hair back. As you can see, I'm doing up braid gang. Very nice. My hair was done by a girl called Ebony. I'm going to tag her business in the comments, but whilst I tie my hair back, I'm going to let you know what's been going on. At the moment, my nephews are visiting, so I've decided to cook them. Technically, this is like dinner now, but really and truly, it should have been lunch because, yeah, basically with everything going on, it just got a bit long. Sorry, I'm just trying to make sure my hair's tied up properly. You know, it's now approaching, what's the time? It's 3. It's 3 o'clock now and it's way past lunchtime, but I'm going to try and get this banged out in an hour so they can eat. They've got snacks and whatever, so I'm not starving them, you know. What I'm going to make, one of my nephews requested barbecue chicken, so I'm going to make today some barbecue chicken. I was going to do it with a little quick mac and cheese, so I think that's what I'm going to do because, you know, barbecue chicken and mac cheese goes very well together. And yeah, that's basically the plan. Again, make sure you like, share and subscribe and do all of that stuff because, you know, it's been a long time and I've not forgot about you lot. If you follow me on all my socials, then you know there's been a lot going on, but we're back with YouTube. I'm home now. I'm not traveling across the country trying to do selling food here, doing this here. I've been doing everything in it, so basically just stay patient with me, follow along and get ready to cook some barbecue chicken. Okay, so here's everything that you're basically gonna need. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cleaned chicken legs. Basically just wash them in salt and lemon or vinegar and lemon, chop off the ends and then you're good to go. I've got 1 whole garlic clove chopped, smoked paprika, all these other seasonings here. You can already know the vibes. This, I always get asked, what is this and where do you get it from? This is browning and it's basically used to give color to any sauces or liquids that you're using, but I also use it on meat. You can get it in most supermarkets. Trust me, it's out there. Do your research. This is one of the brands of what I use. Obviously soy sauce, Maggi, you already know the vibes and all that stuff. Got a bit of Old Bay here. Added some of that to the collection. So yeah, let's get straight into seasoning this up. Okay, so as I said before, we've got about 8 chicken legs here. What we're gonna do, obviously nice clean hand or put on a glove. I'm going to go straight in with some garlic salt first. I'm going to put a 1/4 teaspoon of that. But again, as you guys always know, the ingredients list will always be in the description below. I'm going to add 1/2 teaspoon of all-purpose seasoning. I'm going to add a teaspoon of black pepper. Going to add a teaspoon of this Old Bay seasoning. We're going to add 1/2 teaspoon of Schwartz chicken seasoning. We're going to add a tablespoon of light soy sauce, or a teaspoon actually. I've just finished mine. We're going to add a tablespoon of Maggi Liquid Seasoning. And, oh, I forgot about this one. We're also going to add 1/2 teaspoon of smoked paprika. then we're going to add our crushed garlic, or crushed garlic, chopped garlic. And once that's all in the bowl, you just want to season this up. And now, of course, you can leave this to marinate. You guys already know it's Friday, and especially I'm running behind, so this will be sitting for maybe like 30 minutes, if that. I'm just going to let it sit for a little bit and then get it right in the oven, because I'm going to make a glaze that we're going to pour on top of it to make it super sticky. So this is like the first marinade. So let's call this quick and easy barbecue chicken in under an hour, because this is definitely going to take under an hour. Okay, so once you've got it seasoned up like that, leave it for 30 minutes just so that it can get a little marinade. And then yeah, we're gonna get these in the oven and then start working on our sauce. Now I've got a baking tray here, and the reason why I'm about to line it with some foil is because we're gonna put a lot of sauce on there, and that sauce is gonna get sticky and it's gonna start to, like, basically it's gonna caramelize, so you don't want it to burn on the pan. So what I like to do is just line this with foil. It also makes it a lot easier to clean. So yeah, just line it with some foil like so. Then once you've done that, you want to get your chicken in there. So just get all your chicken legs in there with enough room between them. And then once you've got them all on the tray, put these in a preheated oven at 170. Yeah, 170, because basically you don't want it too high and you don't want it too low, because we want these to get brown so that by the time we put the sauce on them, it doesn't still need like a long amount of time to cook. It's almost just going to be that caramelization that we want through the final part of the cooking. So 170, and then we're going to check on it in about 25 minutes. Same bowl. Now, a few of you, and let me not say a few of my supporters, a few people that were concerned on TikTok with a recent recipe that I did of barbecue chicken wings, or jerk barbecue chicken wings, were concerned that I made my sauce using the same bowl as the marinade. Basically, guys, I'm using the marinade left over in the bowl to add to the sauce, yeah? And then it's going to go back onto the chicken, back in the oven. It's all good in the hood. You're not going to get food poisoning, none of that. It's fine. Yeah, I've got, let me show you guys the sauces I've got. So I've got this smoky sriracha sauce, which is going to add that smoky flavour that you need to obviously have nice barbecue chicken. So that's one. Then we've just got some, any brand, it can be a cheap barbecue sauce. You're already adding flavours to it, so that's fine. We've got some Blue Dragon sweet chili. You can't see it, but it's the Blue Dragon one. We've got that. Then we've just, again, bog standard tomato ketchup, nothing too crazy. And then of course we've got a little bit of browning just to add a little bit of that darker colour to the sauce, because you're adding a lot of red and whatnot. So basically that is it. So if we get everything to the side, bring your bowl forward and let's get started. So what I'm even going to do, I'm going to add some more soy sauce. So I'm going to add 2 tablespoons. Then we're going to add, oh, okay, we'll count that as a half. So that's 2 tablespoons, 3, 4, 5. We need them extra saucy, guys. We need them extra saucy. So 5 tablespoons barbecue sauce. And you know what? I'm going to do this by eye level because I do this too much. I don't know why I'm actually measuring it out. We're going to add about 2 tablespoons of ketchup, 2 tablespoons of sweet chili, we're going to add literally a few drops of browning because it will make it brown straight away. So look, watch how much is going to come into it. Hopefully you guys can see. I'm going to tilt this. So it literally is maybe like a 1/4 teaspoon of browning. Oh, and one thing I also forgot to show you guys is some honey to obviously add to that sweetness. So I'm going to put 2 tablespoons of that in there. Mix it up in the bowl. Just make sure you get all those seasonings off of that. And as you can see, the sauce is going brown, which is what we like. It's almost just like your own version of a barbecue marinade, you know? So yeah, mix that up. And then I'm even going to add just a little bit of water to balance it out. So probably like 3 tablespoons of water. Just because it may be a little bit acidic, so you just want to thin it out a little bit. And then that's basically it. That's your barbecue sauce. And it smells smoky already. This is really good. Because you're not doing it on a barbecue or anything like that, when you used any smoky sauce or smoked paprika, as we used, it will add that smoky flavour. So make sure, you know, try this. It's really, really good. So yeah, set this aside in the fridge until your chicken is ready to be basted with this. Okay. And then we're going to get on to making a little quick macaroni and cheese. Okay, and now onto the mac and the cheeses. So as you guys know, or if you don't know because you are new, you're always going to start off with some butter and some flour to make a roux. So I've got a tablespoon of butter going in here to melt it down. Melt your butter on a low heat, like so. Add in a tablespoon, that wasn't really a tablespoon, but a tablespoon of flour, plain flour, and then just begin to mix it on the heat. I like to use a wooden spoon for this bit because I feel like it just works best. And then that's a roux, okay? So that's what you want. And then what you're going to do is quickly turn back up the heat and then begin to pour milk in gradually. So I like to start with a little bit at the bottom of the pan, nothing crazy, and whisk this up. Now the reason why I like to use a whisk for this bit is so that there is no lumps, okay? So don't use a pan that you like really care about. If you don't want scratches in the bottom of your pan, then I mean don't use this for this recipe. But believe me, trust the process because it comes out really well. So literally as it builds up and gets thicker, just add a little bit more milk, whisk it up, tap it to the side if you need to, and it should just gradually come together as a white sauce, just a basic white sauce. So even this is what I use to make my lasagna sauce. If I was making a fish pie, I would do it this way as well. And then yeah, just keep on whisking, using those arm muscles to get out any lumps going. And then, as I said, a bit more milk. And to be honest, you'll basically know when to stop using the milk because you would have gradually built up your sauce. So I actually put a measurement of milk, but you will get what I mean. As you add it, you'll know when it's time to stop because it won't be too thick, it won't be too thin, it will be just right. Okay, so now we're getting there. Add more milk. And as it gets hotter, it will continuously get thicker. So if you feel like this consistency is great. Okay, let me get rid of the whisk. Yeah, this consistency is good because it's not too thick, as we said, not too thin. So this is what we want. But as we add our cheeses, it may get thicker, so just keep your milk on standby just in case. But whilst we get our cheese ready, just turn it down and stir it every now and then so it doesn't catch at the bottom, as we like to say, so it doesn't begin to take in too much heat and stick. Okay, and then I've got some mature cheddar cheese that I'm just gonna add in. I've chopped it into cubes. Again, I will put exactly how much, but I think this was about 150 grams. Because I'm thinking I'm not actually going to bake this one. I think I'm going to do it as like a fresh, not fresh, but you know what I mean, unbaked mac and cheese. So it just keeps that nice sauce, won't be dry. Not that mac and cheese is dry, but you know. And yeah, just melt down this cheese slowly, like so. And then we're going to season it once this is all melted down. Oh, and add some mozzarella. But I like to add the mozzarella almost like just before I add the pasta, so that, yeah, the cheesiness is like right there. So basically, this is what you need to do for now. And then once it's melted down, we're going to add a bit more milk and season this up. Alright, so I've got my nephew in the kitchen because I needed a little sous chef help whilst I got some cleaning done. So he's currently mixing up the sauce that you can see no lumps in it, Cayman. No. Yeah, no lumps, nice and smooth. So what we're going to do is start to season it. So stop mixing for a minute, baby. But you can keep it in there, keep the spoon in there. And what we're going to do, we're going to add about 1/4 teaspoon of garlic salt. 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper, 1/4 teaspoon of all-purpose seasoning, and I'm going to add a little bit of Old Bay, not too much, just a little drizzle. Stir that for me, KK. My sous chef. And then just mix that in. Yeah, I'll push it forward a little bit. Oops. There you go. And what I would normally do is add some hot pepper sauce to this, but because my nephews are eating it, I'm not going to make it spicy. I'm just going to season it. So that's what we've done there. Okay, so that is basically your sauce up until when your pasta is ready. And then when your pasta is ready, we're going to add some mozzarella to this sauce, and then we're going to add it to our macaroni, and then we're going to serve it with our chicken, and that's ready. So that's basically it. Okay, so this is our chicken after about 20 minutes. So as you can see, it's nice and brown, but it's not fully all the way there. It still needs some love. So what we're going to do, even the other side is where we want it. So I'm not necessarily going to flip these. I'm going to coat it in all of the sauce. So I'll flip them around in the sauce, okay? So So just get your BBQ sauce from earlier and pour that all over your chicken and all of it. We want all of it on there. So just pour all of that in. And then just start to coat the chicken legs in the sauce, like so. There should definitely be enough in there. And what it will also do is mix with those juices from the chicken that have been released as well. As you can see, the chicken's already falling off of the bone, so this part won't take no time at all. At most 10-12 minutes, just so that it can get nice and sticky. So we're going to turn the heat up to between 190 and 200 because you don't want it to burn. So just make sure that you check it every now and then just to make sure that it's not burning. But as I said, just coat it all over in the sauce. Use the spoon if you need to, if you find that easier. So you can just get your marinade spoon, get that, pour it all over the chicken, like so. This is what we like. Barbecue chicken's got to be saucy and juicy and tender. That's what you want. And this don't take no time. Perfect for kids. It's a bit messy, so I mean perfect for big kids. But it's nice and sweet, flavorful. Yeah. So once you've got it in every single nook and cranny of the chicken, pour it absolutely everywhere, over the bone, over everything. Then you just want to get this back in the oven, as I said, for about 10 to 12 minutes. Put it at 190 and then we're going to check on it after that. Okay, so the chicken is almost ready, so I'm basically just finishing off the mac and cheese. So I'm reheating my sauce. I'm going to add a little bit more milk just to thin it out a little. Just get that working like this, you know, because we're not going to bake it. We don't want that sauce to be too thick and not too thin. And what I've also done, I've left a little bit of that pasta water in with the pasta, just so that it's not going to be too dense. It's just going to slip right onto that pasta and be beautiful. So what I'm even going to do now, I'm going to swap this over, turn the heat off. You can even keep the heat on, it depends, I might turn it back on. So we've got our pasta here, and as I said, there's a little bit of pasta water in there, so it's not completely dry. Then we're just going to pour on the cheese sauce. Then what we're also going to do, as I said, I like to add the mozzarella at the last minute, just so that it makes it nice and stringy and good. So yeah, just add the mozzarella in at the last minute, just so that it can be nice and stringy. Beautiful. Then once you've added in your mozzarella, just begin to stir everything up like so. Sorry guys, you're steaming up because you're a bit close, but I'm hoping that you can see all that cheesy goodness right there. That's what you want. Delish. And just for a little bit more colour, I'm going to add some ground paprika. I'm just going to mix that in as well. And then that's your cheesy mac and cheese to have alongside your barbecue chicken. So we're literally going to put that to the side and then we're going to be good to go. And then here we have our barbecue chicken. See, this whole recipe is just one of my favorites because it's just easy. Like, this is technically lunch. It's a pre-dinner for the kids, so I didn't want to feel like I was doing too much work. But this, and then you've got that extra sauce just to pour over the top. Delish, delish, delish. So what we're going to do now, we're going to plate this up. Well, plate it up for the kids and plate it up for us, you know, because the boys are waiting. I'm just going to get this plated up for you guys and for my nephews. And then we're going to chow down. But look at that. Look at that. That's what you want when you're making barbecue chicken in, what did it take me? It technically takes about an hour because of the marinating time, but cooking time, 30 minutes. Just look at that, nice and glistening. That sauce, let's just pour over that sauce. Let's get another piece of chicken there for you guys. That's what we like. Yep, let's get this plated up. There we go. 2. We're going to add on our barbecue chicken, like so. Let's pour some of that sauce. And then just for a little bit of garnish over that mac, just put a little bit of parsley on there. And a little bit of paprika. And then there we have it. These are the plates for the boys. And then we're going to come back and do the plate for us to try. Put some of that mac on there. Add some of that sauce. Who's ready? Obviously this looks like a lot of food, but you know, your girl got excited. It's to share, you know, it's to share. Who's ready? Look at that. Let's give this a taste. And here we have it. We've got the beautiful mac there, barbecue chicken there, You already know the vibes. I'm gonna go in with the mac first because it's calling me. Oh my days. Okay, hold on. I can't even contain myself. Hold on. You need to try the mac with the barbecue sauce. That sauce on the macaroni. Everything just balances out. Wow, okay. Now, for the chicken, obviously. Look at that. Come on, tell me you don't want to take a bite of that. I know you want to. Okay, let me try it now. Honestly, the chicken is so juicy. I think that was the first thing that hit me. That was the first thing that hit me. The fact that the chicken is so juicy. Fall off of the bone. No. 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 Listen. Guys, I've missed this, you know. I fully missed cooking in the kitchen for you lot on YouTube. I'm not gonna lie, because I'm at home, I'm chilling, I'm doing my thing. I've been so busy. Like, I know you guys are thinking I've neglected you. I've been working. And I don't mean working a different job. This job is now like my full time. I put in everything into this, so I've got clean hands. I've literally been working so hard, and what better way to come back and give you a beautiful recipe. Please, I need for you to just go and make this, because this is differently good. I'm not even gonna lie. It's the sauce with the mac, it's the sauce with the, and it's the chicken. It's everything. It's everything. Thank you for watching this video. Obviously, it's been a long time coming. If you are an OG sub, you've been here since day one, then I know you're probably thinking, oh my god, Sham, where have you been? It's been a lot. I even have another video for you guys, and it will explain a lot. It will explain what's been going on, what I've been up to, that I've been busy doing my thing. I've probably had barbecue sauce in my mouth the whole time, but I'm doing business, you know. But just thank you for rocking with me. If you're not subscribed and you're new and you're watching this, go and watch everything else, because then you'll know why everyone is still here, of course. And you know, just make sure to like, share, subscribe, drop a comment down below if you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next week with another recipe video. But my vlog is going to be out earlier because you guys need to see what I've been up to. I know you guys want the tea, so you know, I'll be giving you the tea. See you in the next video. It's the sauce with the mac, it's the sauce with the, and it's the chicken. It's everything. It's everything.